Wipe those off and while they're drying so we can really see the interior, and then the sun kind of goes behind the trees where I won't get. We have some more to process here, some really nice, real nice shapes that I'm really looking forward to seeing what is under, especially when it has these impact shock vein type rings that are look more like, oh, I guess I did this one already. Ooh, isn't that pretty, huh? It's like a shock ring and not a sedimentary, and then it still has some crust and regmaglyphs, even though it's the type. A lot of these, especially this type, they don't stick very long, even though they're melted. You can totally see the melt of all of the. There's no geometrics, no differentiation between the chondrules. They're just totally melted. Did I do this one yet? Who wants to see this one opened up? Oh, I did it already. See? I did this one. Here's another one I did. Should I do it again? It's magnetic and it's metallic inside. Who has traces of crust? Let's give this one a number. Give this one a number 10 because I don't think I documented this one before. We'll go ahead and open up this window again so you know it's real. Right here, right now. Well, let's do it again, okay? Right like this. Put on my glasses. No, wait, they're still on. My dust mask. It smells like burnt hair. It smells like a rendering plant. I wonder if that's what Commander Chris Hadfield said when he said space smells like burnt steak. I think that's a nice Canadian way of saying it smells like a rendering plant, burnt tissue. This smells like burnt hair. There's several of them I have that really have that strong scent. We'll look back on that in a moment. Let's see how these are looking. They're drying out. We'll come back to these again. It looks like that has some green olivine. Of course, the evening sun has a lot of the orange tones. This has, I can see gold and silver, and I'll show under the light of macros. I think that the camera's all dusty now. This definitely has this very magnetic reaction. Look at this one. Again. Definitely has the darker rind and the lighter interior. This one's very heavy for one-handed. The nice flight orientated shape. Really love these ones. And it has those nano crystal diamond sparkles. And look at that. It's just beautiful. We'll do macros on this later. And then we're going to get to these. See these? I wonder if I did some of these already. Ooh, I sure did. Hey, let's just look at it in the light. I don't have a number for this one yet. The reason I did some of these is because you can't see macro magnification nano sparkles of metal. Some have gemmy ones also. I don't know if I can get good enough light on this. This is fresh. I'll grind this again and I'll show you. This is real. This is not painted. And this definitely has a impact veining in the shock vein patterns. Look at that. Look at that flow lines. Look at the differentiation between the pieces, the chondrules, and then a melted fusion with flow lines, flight orientated shape. It appears that would be hit here where the break is, which would be the exact reason we would have when it struck whatever it struck in air or on the ground, then would have the shock wave. So I always look for ones. Here's another split. We got another piece somewhere. Did I do 2 windows on this? Sometimes I do 2 windows because they can vary. And this does have little, it's got lichen on it, but it has gemmy, nano sparkles, and then it has little tiny metal flakes also. We'll test this one again. And I also did right there so we could see what that concentration was on the shock veining. Pretty exciting. Oh, another goodie. Look at this lovely light orientated broken piece. This is probably a quarter of a piece. Look at that. Oh, I already did this one here. I can do it again and prove it, but I'm pretty sure you'll see by the other piece. This is clean. Look at the fusion crust on these. I think this is a quarter piece. I know everybody wants to see this one. I know I do. I love it so much. Look at that. That beautiful orange K, or it could be iron oxide. This has a fly orientated pattern, and it still has bits of fusion burnt crest, the darkening, and even these are the types